Hello children, welcome back to your literature class of Standard 3. Hope you are fine and taking good care of your health. Hope you are doing all your assignments properly on time. Before I announce the name of the lesson that we are going to do today, can I ask a few questions from you all? Okay, now tell me, have you ever climbed a tree? Yes, very good. Now tell me, did you enjoy doing it? Yes. Okay, good. Now tell me, what is the reason that you enjoyed doing it? Okay, you might have different reasons, right? Some loved it because you liked the view of your surrounding from the top. Some loved it because you like to see the squirrels, you like to see the nests, you like to see the eggs in the nests, and there may be many more reasons. Okay, so today we are going to do a poem, a similar poem, and the name of the poem is
Every time I climb a tree.
This poem was written by David Thompson Watson McCord. He was born in 1897 and died in 1996. He was a well-known children's writer. When he was a child, he lived in the countryside. McCord used to read aloud to his grandmother, and thus he found his love for reading and writing. He would often visit schools to recite his poems and engage children in writing poetry. In the poem, Every Time I Climb a Tree, he describes how a little child feels whenever he climbs a tree. What he sees while climbing a tree, what he notices on the top of the tree. So let's start. Take out page number 91. Every time I climb a tree. Every time I climb a tree. Every time I climb a tree. I scrape a leg or skin a knee. And every time I climb a tree, I find some ants or dodge a bee and get the ants all over me. And every time I climb a tree, where have you been? They say to me. But don't they know that I am free? Every time I climb a tree, I like it best to spot a nest that has an egg or maybe three, and then I skin the other leg. But every time I climb a tree, I see a lot of things to see. Swallows, rooftops, and TV, and all the fields and farms there be. Every time I climb a tree. Though climbing may be good for ants, it isn't awfully good for pants, but still it's pretty good for me. Every time I climb a tree. So children, here in this poem, you can see every time I climb a tree is repeated so many times. It is because the child is climbing the tree many times. He climbs the tree very often. Why he climbs the tree many times? It is because he enjoys it. He feels happy whenever he climbs a tree. While climbing a tree, he scrapes his leg or skin a knee. What does scrape means? Scrape means get hurt by getting rubbed against something hard and rough. So here, while the boy climbs a tree, his legs get rubbed against the hard and rough skin of tree, and that is how he get hurt. Skin means when you skin your knee, it gets rubbed off very badly. The skin of knee gets removed by rubbing against the rough tree. And every time I climb a tree, I find some ants or dodge a bee and get the ants all over me. Here in these lines, he says that every time he climbs a tree, he finds some ants or dodge a bee. Now, what is the meaning of dodge? Dodge means to move away from something or someone with sudden movement. The child has to move in a way to escape, to protect himself from the attack of bee and get the ants all over me. The ants climb all over his body. So, while climbing a tree, he has to face all these difficulties. What are the difficulties that he has to face? He scrapes his leg, skins his knee, he has to dodge a bee, and the ants also climb all over his body. And every time I climb a tree, "Where have you been?" they say to me. But don't they know that I am free every time I climb a tree? In these lines, the child says that his parents and elders, they keep asking from him that why every time he climbs a tree. As our parents also, they want us to study and they stop us from doing few things that they don't like. In the same way, his parents and elders also stop the boy, okay? But he says that they don't know the reason that why I climb a tree every time. It is because I feel very happy, I feel free while climbing a tree. So children, today we will stop here. We have completed the 3 stanzas. The remaining 3 stanzas we will do in the next online class. So till then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.